What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Count Blogathor, coming back at you with another episode of Count Blogathor's metal music reviews, unboxings, and epic rants. Now, I've been getting a lot of comments on my last couple of videos saying, Count Blogathor, we absolutely love your epic rants. We love your epic takedowns of certain YouTubers we're not going to name. But when are you going to get back to the stuff that we like? You know, the entertainment, not the edutainment, as we call it. You know, when are you gonna get back to the unboxings? You know, the stuff that tickles our brains, makes us feel good, like seeing you open a box and pull a record out of it, or review an album and tell us what to think about it. And first of all, I do what I want because I'm fucking Count Blogathor, and I'm the ultimate authority on what happens on my channel. That's why you love me, right? Because I don't take no shit from nobody. But every once in a while, I like to throw my fans a bone. You know, I like to do them favors because I'm a good guy. I like to do stuff for people. So I'm not gonna do any more epic takedowns for now, and I'm just gonna get right to a review. It's gonna be this is actually the first review on my new channel. And I know everybody's been dying to know what I'm going to review first, which metal album is gonna make history on my YouTube channel. And I'm gonna tell you right now, and I know that you're gonna be really surprised because you haven't read the title, because you're a good boy and you like surprises, right? Yeah. So, without further ado, the first review of Count Blogathor's Metal Music Reviews Vinyl Corner is Mount Eerie, the raven who looked at me. So this is I don't know if this is the first album that he's done, but it's the first one I've heard from him. This is actually sent to me in the mail by a fan of mine, who said that I'd really love it, but you can never really trust people when they say that nowadays, as you would well know if you've seen one of my previous videos. But this album I actually really liked. It's not quite metal, okay? Now, I know I'm breaking boundaries by reviewing this album on a metal channel, but I'm going to tell you why this merits a metal review. Because first of all, this is an album by P.W. Elverum and Son, and that guy's been in metal bands, you know, throughout the metal scene. Let me just do a quick. It's like obscure stuff, though. I'm not able to find it on the Encyclopedia Metallum, but he's out there. I mean, I've heard of him. Let me do a quick search. P.W. Elverum Metal. Okay, so yeah, all right, yeah, he was in Wolves in the Throne Room. That's where I've heard of him before. So this is his name is actually Phil, not P.W. And he was in Wolves in the Throne Room. So right off the bat, you have a very black metal vibe to this album. And the lyrics, if you listen to them, it's very, very basic black metal stuff. Death, dying, all that shit. It's a pretty brutal listen, even if it's not metal. You know, it's the guy's foray into dark folk, I guess. You can call it dark folk. Because it's dark. It's folk. You know, the guy's he's strumming an acoustic guitar, and he's you know, it's like he's not quite singing, but it's kind of like a talking kind of thing, which is avant-garde. It's cool. It's hip. I like it. But it's not all just just like talking journal entries. You know, there are a couple catchy tunes in there. There's hold on, what's the one called? It's a do 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 do. Yeah, Ravens. That's a snappy one. I gave your clothes away. I'm sorry. Huh? That's a good one. But yeah, the lyrical themes are all very dark, depressing. There's lots of mentions of death. He says a couple times in the album, "Death is real," which is something that we should all bear in mind, because death is not fake. That's something I like being reminded of in my black metal albums, even when it's not technically black metal. So it's a little bit samey. I'm gonna say that. You know, there's no blast beats to be found. There's no chugga chuggas. The guitar playing is very basic, but I'd say for his first or second foray into the genre of dark folk, it's a very worthy entry. So I'm gonna give this album, The Raven That Looked at Me. I'm gonna give it a. Oh, you see in here, there's a bunch of words. I didn't see these words in here before. I guess those are lyrics. Huh, cool. Anyway, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a solid fucking 7 out of 10. Because, you know, it's not metal. This isn't a metal album. So I don't like it as much as if it were a metal album. But, yeah. Get some tremolo picking in there and call it a day. Make this a 9. So that's it. PW Elverum, you got a solid future ahead of you in the music business. I wish you well, and metal on.